Hey guys, so I've been requested in the comments to make a tutorial on how to make a bass line. In this video I'm just going to be running through it, pretty raw, how I make a bass line in Deep House. Let's get on with it. Great, so generally I start with a vocal. This is the vocal that I've picked today. I've got this from Splice. So I really like this, it's nice and soulful. I find a bass line is always easier to write when you've got a nice vocal for it to sit on. So I've also got this kick and these hats, so together it's sounding like this. So it's very rough, but this is a bassline tutorial, not a whole track tutorial. So let's open up a MIDI. Let's search for Serum. Grab Serum. Great, so let's just pick a random one. In fact, let's go for the Careless Dusky bass. That's in the last videos I've been doing. Let's make a MIDI. So let's go for the 9 because we can always make it shorter. So always go for the key of the vocal. So E minor. So we're going to write the bass line in E minor. It's a given. It's nice and easy that way. You can also, there's a relative major to every minor. So E minor, relative major. So that's the E minor scale, relative major. So if your vocal's in a major, you can still write it in a minor scale, if that makes sense. So that is G major. So E minor and G major have the exact same notes and therefore the exact same, but you can start the bass line on a different one. So for this I'm going to start on E, but if that wasn't working out, we can start it on G, and we might even do that later, but no promises. So E, what are the notes of E minor? I think I'm going to guess them, but I know them. So 1, 2, 3, bosh, 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 bosh. Great, so got all the notes in here, so I know which notes I can play with. The start one, we are going to go for E, because that's the root. You can also do this green thing that I've done here. If you've got Ableton 11, I do have that as well, but I use Ableton 10 for the people who don't have it yet. So yeah, you can also put it into scale mode, which is the same thing. So in terms of notes, the last thing you want to do on a deep house track is that. There's generally a few things you can do. There's a few basic patterns which pretty much all songs are based on. So there's this one, where the first note is full and then it's 3/4 of a note every time after. It sounds like this. The alternative would be to do 3/4 notes the whole way. 3/4 notes are your best friend. So that'd be a full note, the 1 to the 1 2, then down to the 1 1 4 is 3/4. So zoom out a bit. So let's just do it all the way like this, and then we can pick. Generally, deep house you only want it up to 5 bars, so let's shorten that. So we've got that. That's our rhythm. It's a bit boring, a bit slow, but we can adjust it. So firstly, we're going to try and find our notes. See, that already works. I've gone up 1 to a third, and that sounds nice. So, let's mute this hats for now. We're going to keep the kick in because we want to feel the rhythm of it. Cool. Remember, you can use all the green ones. See, it sounds good, but not quite right. Let's push it down again. Bit deep. Let's see if we can. Look, it's just about playing around. Let's try the A. So you can hear that just doesn't work, does it? See, that does sort of work. I'll tell you, actually, that works. Not 100% sure on the bass sound for this. Let's take it out a little bit at the low end. It's a little bit bassy. Alright, so that's one. Very simple. Let's try another one. So let's try this version. So it's good to try variants because you never know which one you're going to like more. Don't always just pick with the first one you made. So let's try going on fifth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'd be a B. Might be a little bit high, but we'll give it a go. Too high. Let's go to the lower B, which is here. Let's try going to the C. Quite dark. Let's try and bring it home with the D. See, I quite like that. Let's maybe try it up here. Defo not. Let's try the F. No, let's try the one above the F. G. I like that. See, let's stick with that. Let's delete that first one. Let's stick with this. Again, look, it's just playing by ear. All these notes, all these green notes are going to work. Maybe not in the same order. Some aren't going to work in a specific order. But eventually, if you move them all around, enough variations, it's going to sound good. It's just playing it by ear. Again, it's just guesswork. You know roughly what's going to work. You just got to try it. You just got to throw stuff at the wall till it sticks. Great, so now we've got a bass line that works. We can start adding some variations. So generally the most popular thing to do is at the end of the bar to add some variations. So see, it doesn't quite work. So what I'm doing here is basically at the end of each bar I'm going to either pitch it up or pitch it down. Generally you're going to want to pitch it up, but sometimes it does sound sweeter if you pitch it down. You're going to want to go a third. So a third is one, skip one, then that one. And then a fifth would be to skip the next one onto the fifth. So you're just counting up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a fifth could work, but sort of too high. So we're going to go for the third. Also a seventh would work, a ninth, etc. And if you want to do it, we could do a double hit here. Look, if we alter that. And what we even can do is find what that is. So that's a G. Okay, go all the way up. And then what's this? This is a B. Go all the way up. Doesn't work with this particular bass pattern, but that does work sometimes. I think just keep it one note for now. See, I actually don't like that, so it doesn't always work. Let's just keep it as it is. Let's find one for this. So that's the G, that would be the 5th up here. Let's try 4th. No, let's go back down. We can even try to slide down. So what's between these? It's about an E. Hear it? Great, so I think that's pretty much it. I would be happy to then start on with the rest of the track with just that. So let's hear it with the drums. Yeah, I mean, it's rough, obviously, the track's rough, but that's a bass line. Now you can build the chords off it and whatever else you want off it. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video is as you were hoping for. Yeah, let me know if you want a part 2. I can do like a different style of bass line, like a shorter one. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.